We have finally come to that time once again in this year. It's the nominations for the 96th Annual Academy Awards, or the 96th Oscars, which will take place March 10th, 2024 at the Dolby Theater in Hollywood, Los Angeles, and it's hosted by Jimmy Kimmel. Now, Oppenheimer leads with the most nominations at 13, and in this video, I'm going to give you the list of nominations along with my predictions. So, let's get to it. Best Visual Effects, The Creator, Godzilla -1, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, or Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, and Napoleon. Very, very surprised to see Napoleon on here, but my pick here is going to be Godzilla -1. I absolutely loved that movie. Up next, we have Best Original Song, The Fire Inside from Flamin' Hot, I'm Just Ken from Barbie, It Never Went Away from American Symphony, Wazahazi, a song from For My People from Killers of the Flower Moon, and What Was I Made For from Barbie. My pick here is going to be What Was I Made For Barbie, or from Barbie, by Billie Eilish. Best Original Score, American Fiction, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, Poor Things. This is a great category. John Williams, once again, has been nominated for an Oscar, and it's great to see. My pick here is going to be Ludwig Göransson for Oppenheimer. Best Sound, The Creator, Maestro, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, Oppenheimer, The Zone of Interest. My pick here is going to be The Creator. Best Makeup and Hairstyling, Golda, which I've never heard of, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, Society of the Snow. My pick here is going to be Poor Things. Best Production Design, Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, Oppenheimer, Poor Things. My pick here, Poor Things. Best Costume Design, Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, Oppenheimer, Poor Things. My pick here is going to be Barbie. Best Film Editing, Anatomy of a Fall, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, Poor Things. My pick here for Best Editing will go to Killers of the Flower Moon, and Thelma Schoonmaker will win another Oscar. Best Cinematography, El Conde, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Poor Things. My pick here is going to be Hoyt van Hoytema for Oppenheimer. Best Animated Short Film, Letter to a Pig, 95 Senses, Our Uniform, Pachyderm, War is Over. My pick here is going to be War is Over. Best Live Action Short Film, The After, Invincible, Night of Fortune, Red, White, and Blue, The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar. My pick here is going to be The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar from Wes Anderson. Best Documentary Short Film, The ABCs of Book Banning, The Barber of Little Rock, Island in Between, The Last Repair Shop, Nai Nai Waipo. My pick here is going to be Nai Nai Waipo. Best Documentary Feature Film, Bobi Wine, The People's President, The Eternal Memory, Four Daughters, To Kill a Tiger, 20 Days in Mariupol. My pick here is going to be 20 Days in Mariupol. Best International Feature Film, Il Capitano from Italy, Perfect Days from Japan, Society of the Snow, Spain, The Teacher's Lounge, Germany, The Zone of Interest, United Kingdom. My pick here, and it's a surefire easy win, is The Zone of Interest, which is directed by Jonathan Glazer. Best Animated Feature Film, The Boy and the Heron, Elemental, Nimona, Robot Dreams, and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This is very interesting because Nimona and Robot Dreams do have an interesting backstory, and now seeing them be nominated for animated feature film is absolutely mind-blowing. I'm very surprised, very surprised that the Super Mario Bros. Movie is not nominated. But my pick here will be The Boy and the Heron, and Hayao Miyazaki will win his Oscar. Best Adapted Screenplay, American Fiction, Barbie, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, The Zone of Interest. This is an interesting category because The Zone of Interest has won numerous screenplay awards, but I'm going to say that my pick here is going to go to the underdog, and it's going to be American Fiction. Best Original Screenplay, Anatomy of a Fall, The Holdovers, Maestro, May December, Past Lives. It's just another interesting aspect of screenplay. Like, adapted and original have great, interesting films in it, but I don't know who to pick here. It's really hard. But Anatomy of a Fall is really cleaning house. So I'm going to say Anatomy of a Fall for Best Original Screenplay. And here we are to the acting categories. Best Supporting Actress, Emily Blunt for Oppenheimer, Danielle Brooks for The Color Purple, America Ferrara for Barbie, Jodie Foster for Nyad, and Divine Joy Randolph for The Holdovers. This is a big surprise as we see America Ferrara nominated for Barbie. This is really, really interesting. But the interesting aspect and the surefire winner is going to be Divine Joy Randolph for The Holdovers. Best Supporting Actor, Sterling K. Brown for American Fiction, which is well deserved. Robert De Niro, Killers of the Flower Moon. Robert Downey Jr. for Oppenheimer, Ryan Gosling for Barbie, and Mark Ruffalo for Poor Things. What you don't see in this is Charles Melton for May December. My pick here is going to be Robert Downey Jr. for Oppenheimer. Best Actress, Annette Bening for Nyad, Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon, Sandra Huller for Anatomy of a Fall, Carey Mulligan for Maestro, and Emma Stone for Poor Things. This is an interesting category because it's going to be down to two women, excuse me. It's going to be Lily Gladstone and Emma Stone. I'm pulling for Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon, which is an exceptional acting job she has done. But I feel like Emma Stone might take it, so I'm really up in the air. I'd like to see a tie happen. That would be amazing to see. Haven't had a tie in an acting category in a very, very long time, especially in the 96-year history of the Academy Awards. But my pick here is going to be Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon. Best Actor, Bradley Cooper for Maestro, Coleman Domingo for Rustin, Paul Giamatti for The Holdovers, Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer, and Jeffrey Wright for American Fiction. 5 amazing actors, 5 amazing acting jobs, and this is really, really great to see. It's down to Paul Giamatti and Cillian Murphy, but my pick here is going to be Paul Giamatti for The Holdovers. I know, I might get some slack for that, but listen, hey, it is what it is. I mean, we'll see what happens with the rest of the award season leading up to the Academy Awards. Best Director now. We have Justine Triet for Anatomy of a Fall, Martin Scorsese for Killers of the Flower Moon, Christopher Nolan for Oppenheimer, Yorgos Lanthimos for Poor Things, and Jonathan Glazer for The Zone of Interest. This is very, very interesting. Justine Triet for Anatomy of a Fall and Jonathan Glazer for The Zone of Interest are huge, big surprises. We don't see Celine Song for Past Lives. You don't see Alexander Payne for The Holdovers. And it's just an interesting concept and aspect you see here for what is and what could be. Or Greta Gerwig for Barbie, for that matter. But Jonathan Glazer is also nominated for Best International Feature Film with his movie The Zone of Interest. My pick here is finally going to be Christopher Nolan for Oppenheimer. He should be a multi-Academy Award-winning director, but this is going to be his first win in all of his career, so I'm curious, and I can't wait to see that happen. Now, for Best Picture, we have a amazing list of films here, and we have about, let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 films up for Best Picture. Like, that's absolutely amazing to see once again. We have American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Poor Things, and The Zone of Interest. This is a fun category, but my pick and the surefire winner will be Oppenheimer, and I feel Christopher Nolan will be a 2-time or 3-time Academy Award winner by the night's end. So there you have it, the list of nominations along with my predictions for the 96th Annual Academy Awards, or the 2024 Oscars, which take place March 10th, 2024 at the Dolby Theater in Hollywood, Los Angeles, which is hosted by Jimmy Kimmel. It's going to be a fun, magnificent night. There are a lot of snubs and surprises. One of the biggest snubs, I'm pretty sure, is Margot Robbie for Barbie and Best Actress, Greta Gerwig for Best Director, and other aspects of even an animated feature film. The Super Mario Brothers movie did not get nominated, or Peaches did not get nominated for Best Original Song. You can agree or disagree with this year's nominations, but some of the most amazing best films came out in 2023, and the top 2 films of 2023 being Killers of the Flower Moon and Oppenheimer both ran over 3 hours long. So, and then coming in is Anatomy of a Fall and The Zone of Interest. Poor Things has gained steam since it came out. And it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen and who wins on the big night and how this will, progress moving forward. And It's great to see, and I'm very, very happy to see Godzilla Minus One in the Best Visual Effects category, and especially seeing Napoleon nominated for the technical awards as well. Did not anticipate that at all, which is a very, very big surprise. Mission Impossible, no less, was a big surprise. Was it though for the big sound technical editing awards? And I can't wait to see what happens and who wins and see how well my predictions go. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about the 96th Annual Academy Award nominations along with my predictions. Do you think my predictions will come true? If not, what are your predictions? Let me know in the comment section below. And who do you want to see win the Academy Award in their respective categories? Let me know in the comment section below about all the questions I just asked. And be sure you click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for new award season videos on my channel. I will see you all in the next award season video. I'm Mr. Filmstock, and thank you so much for tuning in.